And you want me to talk immediately, right? Yeah.
Yes, hello.
Right. There we go.
You're talking.
Yeah, I'll do this. Sorry. Sorry about the scuffed mic right now, but I'll just introduce the race. So we have our first race of the marathon here. It will be between Marin and Clooney in any percent on story difficulty. And I'll give you guys a countdown, and then you can introduce yourself and talk about the run afterwards. So have fun, both of you. And both of you ready to start?
Yes.
Okay, then let's start the race in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck, both of you.
Thank you.
And I'll mute myself in the meantime.
Alright, good luck, Clooney.
Good luck to you as well, Marin.
Thank you.
Alright, they can't hear me anymore.
Right, so I can take a little bit of introduction for this. I really don't have a lot of script for this category, but we are doing any percent story race, and as you saw yesterday in the marathon, we only had New Game Plus categories, so this will be any percent, starting from a fresh file, so we don't have any loadout or inventory carried over from a previous playthrough. So this category involves a lot more resource management and inventory management, which is something that you have to pay attention to, and you have to make sure that you have fast travel packs, and yeah, also a bit of RNG in terms of at some point we will be getting a bow, the Shadow Hunter bow, which is very convenient for us, and because of the hardpoint arrows. But other than that, and the childhood, the route is pretty similar to New Game Plus. It's just a mandatory beginning that you have to do childhood. You have to get the Tripcaster from Ross, from Karst, and fight the Sawtooth, and yeah. Alright. So are you ready for this, Clooney? How is your practice going?
I hope I am ready for this. I hope the RNG will not let me down today.
Yeah, same here.
Yesterday in practice, I did nail all the skips pretty much perfectly, so I hope I can replicate that today and not stumble for 2 minutes and 0 done, for example.
Oh yeah, I bet you totally cursed that one. You jinxed it now.
Yeah, I will for sure jinx it now.
And also, funny thing, the few practice runs that I did a practice run, and then because you need a Watcher Heart in order to purchase the Shadow Hunter bow, I got a Watcher Heart on the very first Watcher that I killed. But you can bet that I won't be getting that in this run.
Yeah, same for me. I get a lot of Watcher's Hearts very early on, and then right now I will just not get it, you know.
That's just the way it goes.
We'll always see.
I usually prefer to get the Watcher Heart, preferably before I'm done with the proving, or before I fight the Sawtooth and all that, because it's more convenient, as I don't like to farm on the way to Kaja border.
Yeah, fighting on the way to Kaja border is very nerve-wracking to me.
Yeah, it's easy to get knocked off your mount and lose time because of it, so it's just better to get it out of the way as fast as possible. So if I don't get an early Watcher Heart, I might actually reset the run.
What is this guy doing here? Dude.
What happened? Did the Ross spawn in the middle of the...
No, a Watcher just out of nowhere walked straight into my bush.
Really?
Yeah.
We have never seen that happen before.
Nope, me neither.
Did well. They didn't see or hear you.
Yeah, sometimes Ross can actually stand or spawn in the middle of the road, being the king of stealth that he is. And that happens if you roll too far to the left in that bush that I did before, sneaking past the Watchers. And it's kind of funny because sometimes he will be spotted, and other times he will just crouch in the middle of the road and the watcher will just casually pass by as if nothing is happening, and it's really funny to watch. It's as if Rost is wearing some sort of stealth shield.
He has that invisible potion equipped.
Yeah.
In the middle of the road.
Maybe he has the Valor Surge from Forbidden West. Maybe he actually got it from Forbidden West.
In the lore they tell us he has been there, so who knows?
Maybe Rost has more technological knowledge than we actually know.
Maybe he does.
Maybe he does.
So I'm visiting Tab now, watching him climb. I'm already far behind, I think.
Yeah, I'm throwing the rock now, so I'm about to kill my first machine soon. TM. Oh, why didn't I pick up that? I usually do that. Never happened.
I see some meat walking right in front of me. I hope that will also happen later on.
Yeah, I usually scan for meat as childhood just for fun, just to see how much I could have potentially gotten if only it spawned when you're an adult.
You did well.
Yeah.
Just so that I can cry a little bit more.
If only I would have seen these 4 boars chilling in front of me.
You know what? Once I had this insane meat RNG as childhood when I was waiting for Rost before the first stealth part. And it was, I'm not kidding you, like 5 boars all over the place. I think I have a clip saved somewhere and I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Oh wow.
This is the game just making fun of me.
Pretty much. I mean, the perfect meat RNG for me is just getting too bony and too fishy meat, or too bony, too fatty meat.
Yeah.
Right in front of you.
I really hope I get the meat fast as soon as I talk to Rost.
Same.
It's just so good to get it out of the way so I don't have to think. That's the worst part, having to actually think in a speedrun, and that's what you have to do in any percent because of things that you have to worry about.
At some point I'm basically a calculator trying to calculate how many fast travel packs I have left.
Yeah, same. Same here.
I mean, if I get a fox skin by any chance, I might, just for the sake of this run, buy the golden fast travel pack if I can afford it, you know.
Yeah, I've also been thinking about doing the same.
Just removes a lot of calculating.
Yeah, true. Well, you need 10 fatty meat for that and some shards.
He said we'd go hunting this morning. Why isn't he here?
And the fox skin.
Where's he
for the
gone
golden
to?
fast travel pack.
Yeah, you need quite a lot of resources to craft it.
Yeah, 10 fatty meat, I know, at least, and then the fox skin. I was also thinking about doing the same. So if I have enough, then I would probably get it.
Hey, look.
When you
Of course. This one. Yeah.
Maybe the fatty meat luck will be on our side then.
Yeah, see if I can not die here.
Something's really bothering him.
Doing the zipline skip. Nice. Okay, where
I'm
are
going
we?
there in a minute as well.
Meat, where are you, meat? This is not looking
Not
good
here.
from on my end. No animals here.
The embrace. My whole
Ah,
life I've
might as
never
well
known
just
him this
continue.
way.
For skills, we get the extra resources to get a little bit more rich with in the early game.
2 days.
Yeah,
And
I
the
would do
concentration to nail those shots. And then the lure call, of course, towards the mount call.
Time to gather the parts for some fire arrows.
Yeah, we're getting the same skills.
find a herd.
I think that's kind of like the default, I would say, for this category.
Back in the days I would always get hunter reflexes, but since then I learned to play without it.
Yeah, same. I'm getting used to not having hunter reflexes now.
Let's see if I will also not die here. Nope, that's not happening today, of course. for the second try at least.
Nice. I don't have any fast travel packs, so I'm gonna have to farm for that. But good luck on your RNG. I need a... Where's the final blaze? Here it is.
Thank you, aim assist, because that shot was far off. Okay, I got 1 bony meat so far out of a rabbit. That's a start.
Okay, I'm actually gonna see if I can get something from the watcher here. No. Okay, screw that.
Nice. I got my first fast travel pack in
Wait.
terms of meat. Oh, blue. Nice. I got a watcher's heart on the first one I looted at least.
Are you kidding me, you lucky?
Yeah.
I just brain farted a bit while menuing here. Come on. Ah.
Tasty.
Okay, I'm not gonna spend too much time looting. I just wanna continue. I'll always get the fast travel
Time to
packs,
see cars
the
and
free
get a
boxes
keycaster.
from merchants. So hopefully that'll do.
Yep.
I worry more about the watcher heart.
I guess there he is.
Yeah, that is the real run killer here.
Ooh, that was a juicy collection of meat from the boar there.
I'll
I mean, I can't complain right now, except for the 2 fills already. At least my meat RNG is good enough.
Nice. Yeah, I got some meat as well, so I should be good.
Beyond the embrace.
I'm on the way
Just
to
one machine.
the sawtooth now. Talking to
Yeah.
Rost.
good night.
Nice misclicks in the menuing for me as well.
Yeah, I'm getting used to all the menuing and the everything. Like I'm more used to New Game Plus, but as soon as the muscle memory kicks in, I'm kind of good.
Yeah.
That's not blue.
It won't be much farther now.
Yeah, I'm not lucky with Watch a Heart RNG here, so I'm just gonna keep going.
They did. Kills were faster theirs.
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see.
Nice watcher's lens for the extra shards. You need, like, to be safe, you need like 750 shards, right? Before you are going to buy your bow.
Yeah, I think it's 600 or 650 or 750. But just make sure that I loot some of the corrupted machines at the second corrupted zone and at the Kaja border, because they worth the metal burn is worth 15 shards each.
I mean, the bow itself is 650, and then you also need some spare shards to craft ammo and enough for the extra 200 rich wood.
So, look,
Yeah, and also some blaze if you're running low on the blaze. And I also purchased
What am I doing?
Richwood
Today of
bundle.
all days. I have to keep my mind on the proving.
Dude, I might as well just reset. Oh wait, it's a run, so we can't reset.
It's a run, it's a marathon, you can't reset. So you just gotta go with whatever you're given, the game is giving you.
Well, I restarted from save, and I spawned in a completely different area.
Oh wait, where were you? Were you at Mother's Cradle?
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna jump off this cliff instead of follow the bridge.
Oh, I think
Before the proving.
I'm not really
And
sure
then
where it is.
I got a reset from a long way along the road instead of back on the bridge.
Oh, I see. Okay, somewhere outside of the actual bridge and far away from Rust, I take it.
There is Tab, our Lord and Savior, of course.
The main villain of Horizon 3.
Exactly.
Yeah. And also, no spoilers for if anyone hasn't watched the Forbidden West launch trailer, so we gotta be careful not to spoil anything. That was, yeah, so that we know.
There's Olin.
I like my playthrough spoiler-free if possible,
Yeah,
indeed.
same here. I did watch some of it, but I'm kind of like going into the DLC with like as little information as possible, like I do with most of my games, like spoiler free.
You know,
Oh.
I mean, you might miss out on stuff, but on the other side, just finding everything on the go while you're playing is like the best.
Yeah,
Free
I
extra
know.
dialogue.
I really remember the first time I played Horizon Zero Dawn, and it was so intriguing, and I didn't really go through the quests that fast. I was more occupied with actually exploration and finding stuff. That's how I came to love this game, for the story and for the endless possibilities of, yeah, exploration. And this
And
game
for
has
me,
so
I
much to
spent a lot of time inside the Embrace. And then I think I just rushed the story with just the default bow you start off with. I completed the final boss battle with the Karja bow with no mods for my first playthrough.
Oh yeah, I remember not actually understanding the coils and the buffs and everything like that. So I think I had like the worst thing, worst coils equipped on my bows. It was like tear arrows. Like why would you need that? And all that, you know. So it was basically super bad handling and a lot of tear because I could. It was, yeah.
Yep.
I would love to see that again.
I mean, at least it was a challenge.
Yeah, I know that Fleur did a challenge with only green weapons, I think.
Because right now on story, with if you have good coil RNG, the bosses are not that hard.
Yeah, true. But they do matter though, because I preferably in any percent I would love to have as much handling as possible. Wow, I'm not getting the tree skip. It's so cursed.
I like fire actually in any percent. If you get fire early on, it's very useful.
Yeah, fire and handling, because at the end you can just spam fire arrows at the Deathbringer. Nice, I got the cursed skip.
I mean, I don't mind a good damage coil either.
Yeah, damage is also nice, especially when you have the hardpoint arrows. Which is also the main reason why we get the Shadow Hunter bow, because of the hardpoint arrows.
I've trained my whole life.
Because they
I
deal a
think
lot more damage.
Do the default arrows also get a bit extra damage or not?
I think so. Maybe the higher tier, the more base damage the regular arrows do. I think. I'm not really sure. Haven't noticed. But the hardpoint arrows definitely do a lot more damage.
Yeah, they deal like twice as much or something. It's pretty mandatory if you want to run this category to get the bow. So if you don't get the good RNG with Watcher's Heart, you can just reset if you don't have a Watcher's Heart by Meridian.
Watch out, there's more of them.
Yeah.
That's
have...
the downside of any percent, I guess.
Yeah, there's also a chance that the corrupted zone at the second corrupted zone and at Karja border also has a chance for Watch a Heart. So I haven't given up yet. At some point I will get one. If not, I will just have to live without having one and then hope I will get one.
Reveal yourself, Lost Soldier. Thank you.
Alright, I'm done with approving now.
They must have found me before I bled out. I'm picking up some kind of signal.
Ooh, I got all sorts of potions out of the leader.
Oh, nice. That's
I mean,
very, very helpful.
I need those YOLO potions, not gonna lie.
I really do like it if you are lucky enough to get resource boxes from the leader, because that's actually quite useful. Or
also those blue thingies, those eyes. If you get those,
oh yeah, the ancient charms, the necklaces.
they are worth like 200 gold or something altogether,
yeah,
or 200
that's
shards.
insane.
That's also very helpful.
True.
Am I going to meet her?
It's complicated. Please, just follow me.
Oh, here's that.
Just throwing some rocks to clear my inventory a little bit.
You said the tribe is on the brink of
By the way, do
extinction.
you learn? Do you do the Tripcaster tutorial for the XP?
No,
I think
I never had any problems with XP.
How was the war
Yeah,
party
me
defeated?
neither. I don't know why I do it, but I still do it for safety measures, just in case. Because I've
You
had
will
a
see
few...
me getting
So the killers got away.
not level 8 or something it is.
Yeah, you have to have... If you've learned 3... If you spent all your 3 skill points, I believe you need 8 or 9... 8 skill
You
points,
need
I think.
8 spare points left.
Yeah.
You will see me having 7 now and just 2 XP for the next level or something.
Follow the destiny All Mother intended for you. The other High Matriarchs are waiting for us. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna learn it anyway. And I'm gonna craft a couple of blast traps. There we go.
Nora faithful, we will soon begin.
So you get 1330 XP from doing the tutorial.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah, it's definitely helpful. I do it in Shield Weaver %. And,
If you
and
just
Hundo.
don't have enough, it's the push over the edge to have enough. And you use your Tripcaster anyway, right? So
Yeah, for the corruptor.
I need.
yeah.
You, but
If you or do and
At least I know I do. Just to be safe, I'm gonna craft an additional trap actually. I know one blast trap can work, but sometimes the corruptor doesn't die to it if you misplace your trap a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
So just having to make sure he dies guaranteed.
I do the same. Oh wow, a strider almost ran into my trap.
Hope that won't happen to me. So you place your traps on in front of this conveniently placed patch of extra white snow, and then Shockwire is in front.
it worked. Striders. I can test the override device. Should go in quiet.
Ooh, I got a very nice coil.
I got a shock coil from the corruptor. Very useful, right?
I got a 32 handling coil from Corruptor.
No! That sounds so lucky! Wow!
I'm happy with that.
You should be.
Ooh, I just got to the right level with like
Probably can't ride them all,
2
but I
XP
might
to
find a
spare,
use for them.
I thought.
I got 33 handling coil from the Sawtooth after talking to Varl.
Oh, is that so sweet.
Nice.
You can get lucky and have a very rare drop there as well.
Yeah, I've had purple drops. I did that one, and of course it was a tier coil, but still, it is possible to get a good coil from that Sawtooth. I think it's the very first chance of actually getting purple drops or coils from a machine in this early in the game.
Oh, I got a shock coil now.
Maybe I jinxed it for you.
Maybe you did. You get the good RNG, I get the bad.
Well, you already have the heart. I have to worry about that.
Yeah, that's true. You will probably lose a bit of time as well.
Yeah.
Because you still need to get the heart.
Definitely.
Is that a corpse at his feet?
So I'm just gonna make my way
My focus is picking up some kind of
Mother's Crown, but
Maybe
first
I can
I'm gonna
scan
go
it.
to the War Chief. We have to find the missing War Chief. So we have to go to this this site here and investigate some machines and talk to this dude. Wait, there are actually watchers here.
Yeah, there are watchers on that grazer side there you can kill.
Yeah, but no heart from the one watcher that I killed. I'm just gonna ignore the rest.
That's a boar in the middle of the road. He's not safe.
Roadkill?
Thank you for the meat.
Nice.
Well, in the practice run recently, I had no watcher's heart up until the second corrupted side.
Oh, that's
And
like.
then I got 2.
Oh yeah, I've had that happen as well. Like getting all of them at the same spot at the very last chance.
maybe the war chief left something behind.
I learned from Fleur that you need to spam X to skip the dialogue here. If something doesn't work in this game, just spam X, he tells me.
Yeah, that usually works.
Girl said war
It
chief's
usually
found
does.
the killers from the proving. Maybe I should try to find her.
And I also opened one of the boxes that I got, and I got a bunch of rocks.
Oh nice, rocks. We love rocks.
Oh, hate it.
Especially defeating a final boss but with rocks, that's so amazing.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I actually do love rocks. Never mind. Yeah, you can actually kill the final boss in Forbidden West only using rocks. And yeah, that's coming from someone who has done it. No other than me.
Imagine having that in a marathon run, by the way.
That would be a fun thing, like to take you through the night, like with the Sander did last night, like instead of alleys.
Nighttime
doing...
represent.
Yeah, sticks and stones.
Feels more
Here
like
she is.
Over here, we are of course going to kill our lovely mount, because he always cruises over with how he spawns and how he behaves.
What am I doing? Resources.
Well,
I feel bad for killing him now because he spawned perfectly in front of me.
Aww. I think you might be ahead of me now. Are you... I'm calling him out from the other side now. On my way to the first corrupted zone. Did some bad menuing at the merchant.
I am done with the first corrupted zone now.
Ooh, you're ahead of me. Oh, and I have to do the farming as well.
Oh no.
those machines.
Hope I get lucky.
I mean, I haven't completed the pole skip and the vine skip and the zero dawn skip yet, so you have plenty of time to catch up maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, a lot of things can still happen. It's still early in the run. We haven't even made it outside the border yet. Okay, here's
The run is
watchers.
like roughly 2 hours and like 10 minutes if you do it very good. But a lot of stuff can happen, so
I guess I can't blame you for
it
that.
can very well be 20 minutes longer, you know. Whoa, I got 4 fatty meat out of 1 boar.
Nice.
That's a lot of meat.
I'm still not getting any luck with the Watcher heart, so this might be a problem, but there's still a chance. I'm not giving up.
Whoa. I see a lot.
Wow. Rawheads are really aggressive. I'm getting knocked around here.
I need a bit extra.
No Watcher Heart. Wow, I killed all the Watchers on the way here. Except for that one.
If you get extra shards, can you buy a Watcher's Heart in Meridian? Just as a backup strat?
Yeah. But I still have the second Corrupted Zone and Kaja border left.
And that's like 5 extra Watchers at least.
Oh, and one here by the way. Oh, that was green, but I'm gonna loot it anyway.
There are also a lot of Watchers on your way to the second Crypto Zone as well.
Oh my god. Wake up, wake up, wake up! My mount just fell asleep. Okay, good.
That's one hit. That's not a hit. Ideally, you want to hit this weak spot on the Corruptor here, because 3 hits and the Corruptor dies.
Let's get this over with. Here they come. Corrupted Washers.
I got the heart.
Nice. That's sweet.
Time to see if the Kaja Forge will let me pass over the mountains.
Nice. That's one less
And
thing to think about. Now let's
the
get
main
the
RNG
chase.
part is over.
Yeah, now I can catch up with you and get back to the chase.
Exactly.
Smoke, live tanners. More bandits like the ones at Devil's Thirst.
I'm gonna go to this merchant actually.
Sounds of fighting.
And I am glad I did. Am I glad I did? I thought for a second I did not have enough shards to spend. That would be worth it. There we go.
I got a damage coil from the corruptor here.
Might as well modify our weapon right now.
Where you headed, girl?
West! To Meridian!
Nice.
The way of you can't.
Okay.
So I just killed my mount here so that I can call a fresh one over here. And I have to be careful not to go too far because Aloy will have this monologue, which
Who the killers were.
makes it not possible to call a mount. But I was lucky and I got it, and the mount spawned in a convenient spot.
Why they want me dead.
So that's nice. I don't know how much
Yeah,
time
I
it actually
choose-
saved.
You will talk.
Yeah,
It
go on.
does save quite a bit of time. I choose not to do that strat because it loses like 30 seconds if you don't get it.
Yeah, true. It's a bit risky, but once you actually get used to it, then it's very nice. Let's see. I'm gonna
Just
buy
on
the
the-
Shadowhunter bow immediately.
Yeah, I did the same. I couldn't wait to get it.
Let's see.
Just a long ride to Meridian now, and from there the run continues. I like to think of this as a break section between the early game and the mid game.
Oh wait, what did you say? I was busy menuing. I'm sorry.
I like to think of the ride to Meridian as a little break section between the early game and the mid game. All the
Yeah.
worries about meat and Watch's hearts are over.
Yeah, true. Just gotta get past the Stormbird that can be very aggressive if you're in a bad spot.
Yeah.
But once you're past the danger and through the boarding SWAT gate, then you should be safe. And it's a nice little distance to just, yeah, catch up with chat if you're streaming and yeah, just chill. It's a nice break.
There's the Banu guy slowing us down. I mean, he is a Karja, but that guy with the explanation mark is the starting point for the DLC. The game really wants you to see him, so they slow you down on your mount.
Yeah, I saw that I tuned in Sanders, made by Scar, all allies joined, and he talked to the Frozen Wilds dude at Day Tower so that he doesn't get slowed down. And I also do that in Hundo because I do believe it does save quite a bit of time in those categories. But for this category, I don't believe it actually will save time because you will have to stop by Day Tower and talk to the dude, or you could maybe talk to the dude on the way to Meridian, but that's already too late because that's when you're slowed down.
Yeah.
So talking to the guy at Day Tower would be a detour, I think. So that's why we don't do it in any percent or New Game Plus.
I think it will equalize if you put it all together, or maybe it will even lose time.
Yeah, I think so too.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard.
I don't have enough skill points to learn double shot yet. Just want to focus on, as soon as I have enough points, I will be learning double shot and eventually triple shot.
Do you learn dual shot separately from triple shot?
It's on the same branch. Like I like double shot first, and then have to get more points, of course, and then be able to unlock it.
I mean, like, do you menu twice to learn the two skills separately?
I usually do. I didn't do it this time though. I forgot what how many skill points I had, but it's usually before. I think it's usually after excavation or all-in that you actually have enough skill points to learn double shot, because I was 1 point short now.
Aaron said he'd introduce me to
I always just learn it for the guards in Zero Dawn, and that's basically it.
Yeah, I don't have a set location that I learn it. I'm so bad at remembering things.
As you
a lot now. How hard?
but
I don't. Okay.
Hello, fresh mount.
Hey, come back.
So many people here are talking at once.
It's a bit funny how Aaron says this is not the place, this is not the way to Olin's place, when I'm literally going in the direction.
Yeah, you're literally in front of him, and he says, yo, don't go that way.
It's a bit funny. I think it's just a default monologue by Aaron if you're not following him.
Yeah.
And the game just aren't aware of that you're actually speedrunning.
The same happens in Childhood as well, actually. When you go to tab, when he falls, he Ross tells you to hurry up.
Oh yeah.
But you're way in front of him.
That's actually quite hilarious. I'm trying to teach you, Aloy. And she's like, come on, you're so slow. What are you doing? Come on, you gotta rescue tab.
Just run faster, Rost, please.
Yes. And he's the one telling us to go fast, and we're like, I'm going as fast as I can, but you're not going fast, so please.
Exactly.
The joys of speedrunning and the dialogues and things being actually not really out of context, but at the same time, it is. It's actually hilarious.
meeting silence for the first time here. I like to use this little strat where I use the trap. The corrupt is spawned very bad for me to do it, but I still do it.
I should probably rename the all-in split as no strat, because I really don't have a strat in any percent. I usually do go for the...
Dude, I'm getting bombed all directions right now.
Yeah, that happens if you don't kill the machines or the people fast enough. They just all gang up on you. And it can be frustrating, especially on ultra hard. And I struggle so badly on that split aim.
Out of ammo, really. That was some potato aim there at the last moment.
Gotta love the potato aim.
At least the guy in the top right wasn't just lurking behind his stones.
Oh yeah, that one guy to the right there. It's so annoying when that happens. He just...
Yeah, it happens to me way too often. I probably need to manipulate it properly, but I just don't.
Kill him fast enough, or if you kill stuff fast enough, then he won't be given the time to actually start hiding his stuff.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it also has to do with your placement, you know, if you stay up too much he can't see you or something like that.
Really? I'm not hitting him? No. I tried to kill him up early, but I failed. So now he's gonna be hiding from me.
He's gonna be hiding behind the stones.
This is my strat, by the way, not having a strat. Right, where are you at?
I always feel bad in the dialogue options you choose in speedruns. Because when you go to Meridian, you want to talk about his sister, but you cannot because it's extra dialogue that's pointless for the run. And then you see Aaron being all sad, and then you want to ask him about how he feels, and then you also just don't.
Wow, my aim is so bad. Come on, stop hiding, please. Oh my god, is this guy also gonna be hiding now? Okay, finally done with this thing.
I'm not interested. What they know what and you hate
such
and what's the you
My mount just full stopped when jumping over a rock, nice.
I did.
Yeah, you were talking about the saving or killing Olin.
Yeah.
In Hundo we kill him because it's faster, because you don't have the additional dialogue after rescuing his family, because you have to talk to Olin afterwards. But for this category, it's faster to let him live.
I choose the third option by doing the dialogue where you don't kill or save him.
Yeah, I did the... I think it's redeem yourself, the heart option.
Yeah. Oh, that's my mount, whoops.
Glad that's over with.
what are
Right.
tell
No.
her
Yeah. Come on.
Over here I use fire arrows for these saltos, but if you have a good enough fire coil, you can actually just hit one fire arrow on them and save a lot of time that way.
Oh, I use hardpoint arrows for the ambush people. But that sounds like a nice strat though, because fire is actually quite powerful on story. Even without coil. For humans at least.
Rest in peace, restart from save. Map. You open the map. Whoa.
It's somewhere.
I'm so professional at menuing today.
Aren't we all professionals, really, when you think about it?
Nope, not me.
Undercover
With
professional.
speedrunning, a lot of people have this idea that you need to be a real tryhard or something, but I don't see myself as that. I'm pretty casual and I just play the game for fun basically. When I'm speedrunning as well. I'm not really trying to go as fast as possible. Well, I am, but not really thinking about it that way, you know. Just having a good time while I'm running.
This is what you trained for! Uh-oh. What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Oh, please don't charge at me.
These look like Vanguard weapons.
That was a close call.
Are you in the desert area now?
Yeah.
In the Desert of Death? I like to call it Desert of Death.
I
You take the
alerted
shot.
basically all the machines.
Armor straps.
It's always a bit nerve-wracking going that way across the desert there because of the tramplers. They can get in your way, and if you get caught in their way, they will. Their range,
By the tripod.
the attacks that they do have such a wide range that you can easily get knocked off your mount if you're
True.
lucky. And even worse, in ultra hard, you might even die, which is my biggest concern. Okay, I'm done with the ambush now, so I'm gonna keep doing the chase towards Maker's End. It was a decent fight at ambush. Let's hope that we get the Maker's End skips and all that. Are you gonna do any fancy skips, like the crazy going outside the building type of stuff?
Oh, that's not for me. Don't you need bomb skips for that as well?
Yeah, you need a
Bomb
blast
zones?
sling for that. I think, yeah, I'm not sure if people actually do it on any percent. I don't think I've seen it.
I will buy a blast sling later, but I don't have one right now.
No, me neither. I get the blast sling after doing Maker's End, so when I fast travel to the campfire, there's a merchant there, and then I purchase the blast sling, and then I go to the war chief. Because that blast sling is convenient for triggering the early fight, and also for Grave Horde to get through the platform. And overall, just having the blast sling for upcoming fights is really nice. So I
What's
got
that
through
watcher doing?
I got through the Desert of Death, by the way.
Sweet. That was a pretty bad Maker's End for me. But
I'll race you to the top of Maker's End soon, I hope. I'm
not complaining with those coils.
curious to see what coils I will pick up from the Deathbringer. That is the first real, except for the Sawtooth outside of the Embrace gate. This Deathbringer is guaranteed to drop purple coils or purple modifications. So you want to get lucky, and in any percent we don't restart from save like they do in New Game Plus, because after picking up the focus, I mean, after when you completed the fight, you can restart from save, and then it'll remove the Deathbringer so that it's not in your way. So you only loot the clips later, because the prompts can be a bit weird in this game.
I mean, we do need the coils, right, for us to complete the game faster in any percent, so... Restarting from save in Graveyard or Maker's End is not really an option.
True.
Except when you have like good coils before Graveyard, I guess you can skip there. Over here in the elevators you want to roll basically as late as possible, so that you guarantee Aloy grabbing on the last or the highest hold, because if you don't do that, she will basically always, in my experience, just jump down all the way to the lowest one, losing you a lot of time in climbing animations. And also giving me a mild heart attack, because I'm afraid I'm gonna die there.
Yeah, I always, I can relate to that feeling. Like, if you mistime your rolling before you jump, and then... I have a clip of that actually. I barely didn't make it, and then I fell down, but took a lot of damage. But I still survived, as she grabbed onto like the floor underneath when you jump over the elevator shaft. It's always scary.
Always is. In Gaia Prime as well, that drop down there.
Yeah.
That scares me.
Sometimes the trick that I do, I just stop for a second and then aim my bow and make sure that I'm actually on the platform before like jumping and adjusting my direction.
Yeah, same. And then the one in the void as well.
Yeah.
Where you jump dangerously low for your feeling. But then there's just a handle there she's grabbing onto.
And also sometimes the zipline in Gaia Prime, when Aloy grabs onto the zipline, sometimes she lets go too early. So that she will let go and then she won't grab onto the handles. Basically falling to her death. That's always fun, you know. Did you do the
I'm pretty sure I waited long enough in the elevator before jumping down, but my dialogues are invisible, I think. My TED Talk dialogues.
Did you do the flare skip, by the way?
Yeah, I did.
Ooh, mine is coming up. It's gonna be awesome.
I hope I won't need to reset from save, because I can't see the dialogues. This one as well.
No! Wait. Damn you, Fleur.
Screw you, Fleur, screw you.
I made the first jump and then I just brain farted like really bad. I don't know what I was doing. But it's okay. I don't have to nail the flare skip. I'm more occupied with picking up the pace to catch up with you. And this is
there a way to check if you're softlock or not?
If you drop down too soon in the elevator shaft,
Now, I did drop down after the dialogue started, so it shouldn't be soft-locked, but I'm worried because of the data points that are invisible.
Maybe Elk knows. I'm not really familiar with this, to be honest. I've never had it happen to me before.
Oh yes, I believe I did.
Me neither.
The file is being recovered.
Elizabeth, good to,
Oh, I guess we'll see in a minute when I'm going to the Graveyard.
all 18 lawsuits that Moni landed.
Yeah, I just scanned the first hologram now, listening to the first meeting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in.
I'm awaiting to continue after the third hologram.
They won't see it coming.
Necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
You're killing
Invisible
robots.
Aloy. Oh.
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we
Okay,
would
while
if
we
could.
wait for the dialogues, I will be getting something to drink
Telling me a swarm has
real
gone
quick,
rogue,
so
Ted.
yeah, I'll be right back.
It's worse than that.
No problem.
Show me the
My
data.
dialogues are about to
It won't
finish,
take
there we
that
go.
much.
I should really be standing in front of this elevator.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
Isn't it
Let's just make us end main quest completed, so I think we're not soft-locked.
bad?
I think we should be fine.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic.
Then let's make extra sure we go to the correct
Peacekeepers.
campfire there.
Biomass as fuel.
I usually play with the merchants on, but it's a lot of stuff on the map, so I recently turned it off to be able to fast travel faster, but now I fast travel to the wrong campfire because I don't see the merchant, which I used as a visual cue.
It's replicating, Ted. It will strip the Earth bare in 15 months.
Over here we're going to buy the free sample books and the blast sling,
Extinction.
and that will come in handy later.
It's not contained.
Alright,
It
I'm
can't
back
be.
again.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Come
the game
back.
didn't softlock
Before
for
the
you.
truth kicks out, you mean?
Liz, I will do
Oh,
anything you say.
I have Graveyard as an active quest now, so it's not softlocked luckily for me.
Nice, that sounds good.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Yeah, the flare skip for me messed up my strat. I could have saved a bunch of time there, but
Somehow she defeated them.
it's okay.
The world
Can't
of
have
the old
everything,
ones
you know.
fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
I decided to walk into a tree with my mount real quickly.
Has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn.
I don't know, mounts are always a bit funky for me.
There has to be another way.
Mounts got a mount.
The way to fix your mess, I would have proposed.
Yeah, if there is an enemy on the road... Oh, that's a tree again. Yep. Okay, nice. We're unstuck.
It's not, Ted.
If you're on a road and there is a machine on the road, you just,
Now sign the proposal.
in your head, run straight past it, because it's clearly possible. Then your mount just does this weird maneuver
Liz, I cannot
to go around it, slowing you down.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a
And I feel like it does the
robot command.
same with trees, so you're counter-steering,
15 minutes, I meet with General
and
Harris
then
and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
the game counter-steers your counter-steering.
I know that the mount
Now your
AI
choice
is
what I tell you to sign, and I'll
very
tell them the
common
wealthiest
topic for
corporation on
discussion
Earth has
whenever
guaranteed
something
the funds
happens. I mean,
necessary to build Zero
I've said it
Dawn.
before, the AI of the
Exactly
mounts.
as I've designed
Whoever
it.
worked as an engineer on designing the
And
AI
I'll
for
make sure
mounts, I
they
think they
and
just
everyone
decided
else
to
on
take
this planet knows
an
the real
early
cause of the
weekend
glitch.
off and that just call it a day because no one's ever gonna complain about it. But then you have mounts stumbling on pebbles and twigs.
I'll sign.
It's interesting, but
Look on the bright
mounts
side,
have a
Ted.
mind of their own.
From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at.
I just trampled Sona with my mount.
God, forgive me.
Apparently there is a strat here to use your blast sling to activate this first dig site early.
Yeah,
I'm-
go on.
Gonna do it the more old school way, I think.
Exactly the.
Maybe it's totally improvised and not even a real strat. I don't know. These leaders here with different masks, you need to make sure you headshot them for them to be one hit, because they have extra HP.
Oh, you're at the war chief. I just fast travel away from Maker's End.
Wait, this last guy is hiding from me. He did not want to die. Yeah, I just finished the dig site thing. Sweet. I didn't even know you could get fast travel packs here out of crates.
The one at the war chief? Yeah, they sometimes spawn. You can get lucky, and also at Maker's End, one of the boxes towards the tower can give you a fast travel pack. Sometimes two, if you're very lucky.
Mount. My mount and aim are both bad right here.
This must be the rise Sona's runner told me about. The Lord Chief's dressings from the runner wasn't the arrow sharp. Braves were.
No, Aloy, stop talking. I don't want you to investigate anything else.
Catch up to me, Mount, please. Thank you.
So yeah, I'm gonna be doing the strat that you were talking about for getting the early fight. Using the blast sling to alert the enemies in the area.
Wait.
So I get a checkpoint so I can restart from save and it will teleport me close to the, like at top of the area, so I get the high ground.
A dead sawtooth.
I also I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna avoid the checkpoint here so I can loot. No, I did not make it. Oops. Sometimes the machine here has some good loot for me. But I didn't get anything. I've had a handling coil from this one. The sawtooth. But yeah, this time I didn't get anything interesting.
I know of them.
One might call it a brain fart, what I just did. I just realized after that camp that I didn't have my new coils equipped.
Oh, that can happen.
And I had a very rare tear and damage coil, so... That's not optimal. Activating this campfire here. Maybe fast travel to that a little bit later.
No.
She's
Not the cleanest fight, but I'll take it.
Commanders, over the past month, accidental blaze explosions have killed a dozen men. Here in the Ring of Metal, I've taken the precaution of placing our entire stockpile in a covered shelter. Safe from stray sparks and
Good thing I noticed that one guy not dying from the blaze, otherwise the alarm would have raised, and that would have lost me a good amount of time.
A blaze stockpile inside their base. Sabotage that. I found some dead. There's
blood. Please.
I'll sound.
Alright, so I'm done with the War Chief's trail. Making my way towards the camps. I also gotta quickly check. Yeah, I have 3 fast travel packs. Good. So now on to soon to be the Ring of Meat, as I call it, or Ring of Mess.
I'm on my 2nd camp right now.
Nice. Good luck with the camps. They can be a bit challenging. Not my favorite part, at least.
My mount fully blocked my aim there.
Nice.
And now he's full stop. Yo, we gotta love mounts.
Gotta love mounts. And I remember something now, and that was forgetting to buy Blaze, I think, at the merchant, because I do that to... I think it's before the Ring of Metal. That was one of the things that I didn't purchase at the merchant. I got everything else. And you were talking about not equipping your coils. Did you by any chance get any good coils from the Grave Horde? I mean, Maker's End.
Yeah, I got a damage coil out of it.
Nice.
And a tear coil.
Nice. I got a purple damage coil and a fire coil.
That's also nice.
So
Probably even better than a tear coil, to be honest.
Yeah, if the tier has a secondary stat like handling or something, then I will. As long as something has handling on it, then I will equip it. So
Yeah, mine did have handling. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's not a 67 handling, but
it's good enough for now. It's better than no
Exactly.
handling. Better than no handling.
True. No coil slots equipped is a coil slot wasted. Let's hope this Ring of Metal will go somewhat good, instead of me being stuck here for 2 minutes.
Maybe I got a chance to catch up on you now if everything goes smooth for me. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Ring of Metal because of the waves spawning in, and sometimes you get an extra wave of enemies. But yeah, best of luck with the messy fight.
Yep, it's very hectic in any percent. Or my fight is just not optimized. That could also be the reason why it's hectic for me.
I did a bad mistake here.
Over here we're just going to ignore all these enemies here and go straight towards the
Oh, did he alert them? No, please.
the blaze.
Wait, did he alert the alarm? No.
Did it?
I think I'm in the clear.
I think I'm in a clear, Ayla said. Okay, good. Oh, I almost had a mini heart attack there.
That's nice.
Because potato aim, and then I was like, no, you are not. And then my mount just decided, hey, I'm just gonna stand in the middle of your view. So that was a close call, I think. One more second and he would have gotten the alarm.
Calm, calm.
Really.
One way out of this.
Wait, that's all of them? I didn't hear the sound cue. I think I got all the humans. We shall find out. And I'm really running low on Blaze.
So this Ring of Metal is not the greatest of Ring of Metals.
The cat now.
If I
Oh yeah.
Yes.
But we survived.
Nice. GG.
Go now. We wait on your
I
signal.
just finished talking to Sona now, so I will also be entering the Ring of Metal. Ring of Meat, Ring of Mess. Ring of Bad Fights.
I feel like just jumping here is actually faster than using your mount to get up this hill.
even into the ruins. I thought you trusted me.
I do, but
And then we do the start of the mission after the mission, like a true logical order.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you don't talk to Sona and Varl after the Ring of Metal, by doing it this way, because normally, like the intended, I wouldn't say it's intended, is that you're supposed to be meeting up with them before taking out the camps, so that you will have assistance
take my hand.
by the Nora taking out the camps. But we do not do that in speedruns. So we take out the camps without the help of the Nora, and then we have to go back to the campfire to rest in order for the quest to actually progress, so that it doesn't soft block. Because otherwise, if you forget to speak to Varl and Sona after Ring of Metal, then you won't be able to progress.
And you will be waiting for the Loom of Shadow to start, and it doesn't start.
Yeah, I haven't really played around with it that much. I just know that it's... I've seen Straw have it happen a few times at Gravehorde, so when he gets the checkpoint at Gravehorde to restart from save, but it teleports him back to Red Echoes.
Oh wow. Speaking about Gravehorde, I'm on my way to Gravehorde now.
Good luck. I get them all.
So let's try to remember these passwords, because like a true speedrunner I always know the passwords.
Right, there's one more. Please look at me at the final wave. Nice. That's the Ring of Metal. Haven't really learned how to get or understand the waves and the positioning and all that for the enemy waves, but I did not get the additional spawn because I made sure to stay away from that second area in which they can spawn. I think that has something to do with it.
It's a while ago now, but for the Summer Cup I practiced these camps and the Ring of Metal a lot. And at some point I actually was pretty consistent at just doing the Ring of Metal correctly.
Nice.
But now I'm not.
Yeah, I guess practice makes perfect, right? You have to...
Yeah, it does.
It's not something that I've been practicing or spent any time on doing in recent time. So that was actually a surprisingly decent Ring of Metal for me.
Rode right into that.
But yeah, during the Summer Cup I definitely spent time on things that probably no longer benefits me. But it was a very fun tournament to be a part of. Just like this marathon, I'm really happy that the community, that Elk and Dorian took the initiative to arrange this marathon.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to arrange, I think,
yeah,
an event like this.
I take my hat off for you guys. Really appreciate it, and I really also hope the rest of the community and the viewers also are enjoying this as well. And imagine being able to do two things at once, being able to speak and knowing where to go. I just took a wrong turn.
Oh, I cannot do that. If I do a race or something, I will just make a lot of mistakes because I'm too busy talking.
Yeah, I think that's the thing with especially for marathons, when you don't interact with chat in the same way like you would in normal circumstances for a stream. And this is also the first time I'm taking part of a marathon and commentating on runs. It's a new experience, and I hope people learn something new that they might have not heard before.
I feel like my tier is actually like not helping me right here. I feel like it's unhelping me. Because you can't hit the weak spots as often, so you can't deal as much damage using the weak spots.
They're inside too.
But at least we got the little bomb skip there. We bought the sling especially for that little skip there. And before you go to the door up above, you shoot a bomb in front of you. And that makes the platform fall. And then when after you enter the door and start the cutscene, after you skip the cutscene, you fall and don't take any fall damage. So you don't have to run all the way around on the layer above, which is very nice, and it makes the fight a lot more consistent as well.
Yeah, what Clooney said about the fight, it's very convenient. It's an interesting thing though that by default she won't be taking any damage when she's falling from that platform. I don't think using the sling was a thing in the any percent, at least not when I joined the community. It was the thing that was implemented after, I think when the early war chief fight was found. I'm not really sure, but I certainly don't remember doing the platform blast bomb thingy in my very first runs that I submitted to the leaderboards. But it does save time. That's the reason why we do it. And getting the blast link from the merchant isn't really taking a lot of time, so in the end it will save time.
If you like the blast sling, you can also use it in the camps. It's very useful actually for the camps. I didn't use it, but it is definitely useful to kill all those Eclipse soldiers.
Cleanest fight I've had, but I'm done with the fight in the Grave Horde now, so I'm about to get the hologram.
I'm just on the ladder on my way to the Sun King.
Nice. Is it around 2.5 minutes? I think I timed this.
I have no idea.
Hologram, but it's a set specific length. So yeah, I'm a couple minutes behind you then, because I have to wait for the hologram.
Oh, I'm about to go to the Skip Haven, as I like to call it.
Skip Haven.
Yeah, the Eclipse base and the Zero Dawn and
all the good stuff coming up.
Yep, exactly. I hope I won't softlock myself in the Behemoth fight, because that will pretty much instantly equalize it. The time you have lost so far.
Yeah, true.
I'm wondering if I should swap out my fire coil for the air coil I have equipped right now.
I just went with the fire coil and the damage coil and the handling coil that I have. Let's see what the Deathbringer will give me. Ooh, 49 handling. Give me that.
Sweet. Yeah, I got 2 fire coils, so I didn't get the best stuff right there.
So I replaced the damage coil with another handling coil. So I have 2 handling coils now in the fire coil because I want the fire coil.
By giving them something to fight for.
Yeah, I replaced my tear coil with a fire coil as well. It also has a bit of extra handling on it, just like the tear coil. So in the end, I just replaced the tear for fire, basically.
Yeah. I mean, I could have kept the damage coil and replaced the blue damage coil that I had, but I really like the fire because it makes the final fight a lot faster. But maybe it could have been better if I actually kept the damage coils. I don't know.
We will see.
Yeah. But basically, you just want to have as much handling as possible so that you can just spam arrows and overheat the final Deathbringer as fast as possible, and then, yeah, spam arrows at the weak spots. So handling certainly helps.
What is that?
Yeah, spamming is faster with faster handling.
Yeah, definitely.
If you can shoot faster, you can spam faster.
True. Alright, so I'm done with the Grave Horde. Fast traveling to Meridian now. So now we are both going to the haven of all the skips. I think it was Kiter. Yeah, actually, he got the soft lock at the tree. No, I mean the gate skip at Eclipse Base because it didn't land. Yeah, it didn't land far enough to the right, where the log. If you go the intended way, where you have to knock over this tree.
Grief.
What do you mean?
He's in follow.
And you have to land very close to where that log is supposed to be landing when you do the gate skip. Otherwise, because there's a secret or like an invisible checkpoint that is easy to miss unless you know about it.
To be honest, I've heard there is a soft lock there, but I just always go down the way I go down. I don't know how I go down, and I have never soft locked myself.
I think the soft lock is when you miss the checkpoint, and if you fast travel too fast after rappelling down.
Yeah, if you fast travel before you see on your screen that the mission is over, you soft lock yourself.
Mm-hmm.
What's the Sun King like?
The most important thing is what he isn't like.
So I'm having like this staring competition with Aaron right now. While waiting for Blameless Maraude, the slow guy.
I know.
I like how those NPCs are just not moving at all because you're not supposed to be there.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy. It's the setting and everything is just creepy when you get there.
Yeah, for sure.
It's haunted. And sometimes my mount does the slowdown here as well for no reason. You know, after you fast travel away from Meridian on the way to Eclipse Base, that bridge, sometimes I will get the same slowdown as the Frozen Wilds NPC quest giver dude.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. It could be because of the barrels being in the way. I'm not really sure.
I think it must be all the stuff in the way indeed.
Yeah. Because I initially had an idea. Maybe they meant to place one of the DLC dudes around that area, but that also doesn't make sense because if you do the main story, then I forgot which order you're supposed to do the main story because I do the speedrun way, so I have no idea. But yeah, it could probably just be the barrels.
I hope there is clown music playing now, because I was just stuck for a good hot 30 seconds on the vine skip.
Oh, the vine skip, gotta love it. There are so many cursed vines and tree skips in this game. You have the proving tree, and then you have this vine, and then you have the other tree skip in the Frozen Wilds during Shaman's Path. Instead of dropping down and get the ladder and the water mechanism of the bridge, you just go a tiny bit, I wouldn't say out of bounds, but you get the cannot enter location message on screen, and it's hate it. Just trees in general are cursed. So yeah, I will be going to the Eclipse base now. We are going to crash the network. And do a few skips along the way. And I get off my mount here right before I get the checkpoint so that I don't spawn on the mount, because that will happen if I stay on my mount when I restart from save. So it saves a few seconds. So yeah, it's all about the timing. I don't always get it, but that was nice timing.
Wait, that's what?
Let's see what's through here. Corrupted machines.
Oh, my controller is vibrating so much and my screen is shaking so much.
You'll have to get past them.
Oops. Really hard to focus when your screen is shaking that much.
Yeah, the screen shake can be a bit annoying, but I turn off the vibration on the controller, and I've gotten used to not having it on. Okay, I got the gate skip coming up now.
The darkness quest thing finished.
The ground here looks churned out.
I'd like to see that.
The gate's barred. No getting past that.
You'll have to find another way.
Really? Okay.
Gang up and fight.
There we go. First try. First try.
I got the pole skip first try, but then I didn't jump on the gate correctly, so I failed it.
Yeah, I also failed the gate skip a couple of times.
I did the hard part first try and then messed up the easy part, pretty much.
Yeah, I did a new strat that I normally don't do, and because I usually kill the guy to the left, but now I just ran straight for it.
Keep moving.
And if you take too much time before getting the skip, all these people will start ganging up on you, or at least the 2 or 3 people that are closest. And that can be a bit annoying when you're trying to get the skip.
What do you think I'm doing? Taking a nap? No way.
I hope I did my quick maths correctly for the fast travel packs now. I think I have enough. Sweet, I have 1 YOLO potion remaining.
Oh, I don't have a... You're talking about the yellow potion?
Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky I didn't get the yellow.
Right here, just for safety measures, I always drink 1. Because it's very easy to take a bit of damage here.
Yeah, I do the same. Dropping down at the balustrade there. The short drop, according to Silence. But yeah, sometimes I get the YOLO potion, as you call it, at Gravehorde, but I did not get it. I also prefer to have this in case I mess up.
I usually lose at least some part of my health from the YOLO potion during the fall down.
Yeah, but it's still it's nice backup in case you take too much damage in the initial on the first drop.
Yeah, true.
Because yeah, there are a few places that if you miss landing, then yeah, you will fall too far and then you will fall to your death, basically. And I did that more than once in my practice.
Same.
But it takes some time getting used to. I wonder if I should maybe get some...
I always get a bit sad and emotional when I skip these cutscenes here in Zero Dawn.
Yeah, same. I miss this the first time playing through this game. I wish I would give a lot to have that experience again, like going blindly into the game.
Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy.
Hope it was such a good experience for Zero Dawn.
Yeah, definitely. The storytelling and everything that it built up to be like the... Yeah, from starting as an outcast, not knowing why you were outcast, and all the rest of the lore. Starting as someone who doesn't know anything, it was a really nice way to start off and get me interested in continuing on looking for answers.
But this humble vent marks a point
Without a doubt,
no
one of the
return.
best storytelling games in my opinion.
Here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, so
This emitter pickup thing over here. Good. Please get it.
Zero Dawn.
Yeah, good luck with the skip.
Oh, I need the emitter first. Oh, there we go.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
So this one is down.
Initiating playback.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was.
Yep, I hope I will get the skip right now.
Saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how
Would be nice.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Nope.
I can pass them. Undetected.
Spread out!
The data points.
If it moves, kill it!
What is intact? Initiating playback.
Well, I got a second try, that's good enough for me.
Nice.
Destroyed. But then... remade?
Yes.
I'm catching up with you now.
Intruder!
Nice.
Get her!
But a lot can happen.
We're probably catching up quite a bit. Wait, I'm stuck. Hello.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Here we go. There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area. Found one. Looks intact. That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
Alright, so we're gonna do the code here now, and I'm also gonna be attempting the skip.
That did it.
And I think I can don't have to restart from save here because we're doing RTA, so it's not gonna save any time if I restart from save.
Not sure. You will perish.
Nice. Got the Zero Dawn skip first try. That was pretty clean.
Nice. This run is very close now.
Welcome to Hades. Fight, Travis. Fight, Travis.
Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
Nice. I got the sun ring. I got the pillars. That's nice. It's a little bit harder to get the pillars down because the AI is different due to the zero dawn skip. So if you don't do it correctly, you can softlock yourself, and the behemoth will just do one attack throwing stones at you, and then you can't get out of this fight. So you need to restart.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons.
Yeah, so the thing is, with this Zero Dawn skip, it's the same as in New Game Plus. As you can see at the top left of my screen now, it says kill the Eclipse. So the game is a bit glitched right now. It thinks that I'm still inside the bunker. And what this does, it enables us to fast travel directly to within the embrace after this fight, because normally if you don't do this skip, then the embrace would have been attacked by the shadow, the Eclipse cultists, and the entire embrace would be on fire, so you're not able to fast travel within or to the embrace. So the closest campfire would be main embrace gate, and that costs us a bit of time, but now we can just fast travel directly to where we need to be and then restart from save.
Now you're just a big
The thing is, right as you said that, I restarted from save, almost. Yo, I'm also saving at the campfire apparently, and going on and off my mount.
I think I got a bad
all part of the strat.
Oh yeah, I sometimes also fast quick save when I spawn at the campfire. I got a very bad music cycle because the fight is determined by the cycle of the current music track playing, and I had to wait a bit before the cutscene. But that happens, not a big time loss, but you would ideally want to make the cycle so that you don't have to wait.
I was very close to one-hitting the behemoth.
So you can see that everything loads in, but I have to restart from save in order to trigger the siege and the attack of All Mother Mountain. There we go.
My god, that Nora was right in front of All Mother's cave.
Jaw so that I can trigger the cutscene a bit faster, and then go pew pew.
Finish them!
Actually, I'm gonna loot the Thunderjaw in case it has something interesting. 49 handling coil.
Oh, you're lucky.
I usually don't loot the Thunderjaw here, but I wanted to do that in case, because it was actually quite close to me. Hopefully the handling will be
Then
useful.
why not go for it?
Yeah, it was only 49, but yeah, we'll find out.
Handling is handling.
Handling is handling.
I mean, my ideal setup, I think, is a bit different from yours. Usually go for 1 handling and 2 damage cores, ideally, instead of fire and handling.
Yeah, I don't really have a specific setup. I just go with whatever I like. I prefer handling and fire, but if I get a good damage coil like very high that has multiple like dual or triple stats, then definitely I'll go for that one.
Looks like they didn't like this store very much.
Yeah, that's it with any percent. The RNG is always random.
Yeah. It's the one thing that we really don't like to worry about, but we have to in any percent because that's just how it is.
You just got to go with what you get, pretty much.
Yeah.
Let's call this amount here. I missed the crossing of the river completely.
Yeah, the Borderlands fight coming up is not really something that I'm looking forward to. It's a potato aim fest.
It's very satisfying if it goes good.
Yeah, but for me it usually is a potato aim fest. Because... oh, I need a fast
For me, usually, the start is amazing, and then towards the end it's just hit or miss with the shots.
But on New Game Plus, you can just sometimes when I get really frustrated, I just take out my Stormslinger and just go all Rambo because I can.
Stormslinger is so broken in New Game Plus story.
I really love the Stormslinger, even despite its brokenness, I still love it because I just love to just be so overpowered.
I played the Frozen Wilds for the first time on Ultra Hard, and you need to do that Stormslinger trial, but on Ultra Hard that thing is not funny to complete.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you overcharge and then you're dead before you know it.
True. Even with the Spark Worker outfit and resistance potions, you still have to be careful with the Stormslinger on Ultra Hard. I do believe the strat for the Frozen Wilds Ultra Hard is they use the Spark Worker and then resistance potions, and then they swap to the Shield Weaver later in the game. So they start out with a Spark Worker with maxed out weaves, and then yeah, because they use the Stormslinger for the Warwick challenge.
It's very smart.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, you overload for 1 second and you're just gone.
Yeah. So it's the hunting ground and then the Warwick challenge is what they use the Stormslinger for. I think, if I remember correctly. I'm not very. I haven't run that category myself. I've only done story. So. Yeah, the Spark Worker definitely provides more protection than the actual Shield Weaver in Ultra Hard when you use the Stormslinger.
Shield Weaver is just such a good all-around outfit that you rarely consider other outfits, when other outfits very well may be a way better option.
Yeah, especially because of the fall damage that you that it cancels fall damage, or not really canceling, but it can take fall damage before, so that you don't die immediately, but it just instead depletes your shield. I think that's one of the main reasons why we actually use the Shield Weaver in speedruns.
It prevents you from using a lot of healing.
Yeah, true.
Because if you don't have the Shield Weaver equipped, every time you take a little bit of damage, you just need to heal back up.
Yeah.
And then you will run out of medicine very quickly.
Yeah. think I have enough fast travel packs. I believe I have 4. But I have enough resources to craft another one if I need it. Because at this point of the run we are getting very close to the end. I think Clooney is pretty close to where I am. I'm on my way to Derval's camp, aka the Borderlands fight. And yeah, gonna see if we can find Ursa. So let's see if we can get those shots. Okay, mate.
Yeah, I just finished the fight at Derval. I'm now going to check the downstairs area. But oh wait, there is a guy here. And now he's down. With a quick reload and an additional arrow.
Pressure on!
We are on our way to Gaia Prime.
Take cover!
I did not reselect my mount call, so I lost a bit of time here. If you restart from save, you always get the lure call by default. So, for speedrunning it's very convenient to just have the mount call active at all times. Especially on story when you don't take as much damage. So then when you call a mount you just press your down button without really thinking about it, and there is always a mount for you.
I just noticed I'm barely doing any damage. It could be because I swapped out my damage calls, but that's fine. So I was like, why am I not doing any damage?
Maybe because
I wasn't able to kill the dude with the three arrows.
No, same. I needed to do one extra shot and then it was fine.
Yeah, same here.
I got an additional damage coil from the Derval, or the
nice.
Borderlands bunker thing.
Yeah, I just swapped
So,
out fire coil
I'm
and
going
handling.
to save my fire coil for the glint dogs that are coming up, and then for the other fights I'm going to equip the damage coil.
I wonder if it's actually convenient to keep your original blue bow from the beginning and just have it at the additional slot and then use that one as a fire bow exclusively for fire coils. I'm not sure if it actually is convenient, as you have to swap between 2 different weapons for the fights. Right, so now we are going to Gaia Prime, which is also a haven of skips.
Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
And regardless of how many times I've practiced this, it still gets me sometimes, the nerves. I think it's just how my brain works. It's interesting. I even failed at my own skip a few times.
Stalkers in the open.
It can be your own skip, it can still be hard to perform.
Yeah, especially on PC, because it works differently there. I did a few runs back for like a long time ago, and then I was just not getting that jump for setting up the holo skip, hybrid skip. It was super weird. It's because of the toggle sprint working differently when you use the controller on the PC port, which is also the main reason why I'm not running it, and also because my PC can't handle good graphics, or yeah, my frame rate is pretty bad if I want to play the game, let alone be streaming it.
I don't own the game on PC, so it's not even an option for me.
Yeah, it's nice if you want to go out of bounds and stuff. But speaking of out of bounds, we take this route, skipping a few fights here. We don't have to kill the machines, but it's convenient because it's pretty much the same time, I think, as climbing. But you skip the Stormbird here, because we don't get the trigger for the fight, so it doesn't spawn, which is good for us, because that means we don't have a chance of being knocked off our mount. So that's why we do this Skyrim route here up to the mountain.
The Skyrim route is a very nice find.
Yeah, I don't know who found it, but I remember seeing it in Elk's tutorial video on YouTube. It took me some time to learn it though. It was a bit confusing knowing where to run and being scared of not triggering the out of bounds reload triggers.
If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
But with practice you'll get it. It's a nice little section where you can just be the mountain goat Aloy is.
And if you just follow the routes used in the speedrun, I don't think you are very likely to get out of bounds.
Yeah, that's true. I think the range is pretty big. Like you have to go way out of the route in order to actually hit a reload wall.
Yeah.
Guess that's my way across.
Alright, so I'm on my way to the first hologram now. So we're gonna do, I know they explained it yesterday as how it works. The thing is, I will be activating the hologram, the first hologram, and then I will backtrack towards the second hologram, so they will play at the same time. And that gives me an opportunity to restart from save once the first hologram is done playing, as you don't have to be present to listen to it. And doing that saves us the time it normally would take us from going from the first to the second one the intended way, which is behind this locked door here. I just need to be faster than 2 minutes, and I think it's 40 seconds. So you don't have to be very fast, you just have to be faster than 2 minutes 40 seconds.
I'm right now doing your skip, I think. So you climb up this pillar and then you go to... I always use this darker bit of rock here as a guidance. And you jump on that to get up here. And from there you jump across. And then you just go to the TED Talk chamber.
Ah, the TED Talk. Alright, got the jump. And I can hear that I got plenty of time for the hologram. You made the skip?
I did.
You're waiting for the checkpoint?
I am.
I guess we are pretty close then. See who restarts first.
When I opened
We
the
are
hatch,
like within a minute
the
of
air
each
rushed
other, I
in from
think.
this side.
Yeah, definitely.
Because
I
there
just
was no
activated the second
psychogen
hologram
zone.
now.
Alpha clearance.
The
I
Alpha
just
clearance.
restarted from save now.
Yeah.
Then we talk to Silence. And restart from save again. And here is the perfect time to do the bathroom breaks.
Just don't accidentally enter the menu when you do that, because.
Oh, I'm just watching and muting myself.
Yes. Okay. There we go. Got the checkpoint, so I can restart from save, talk to Silence, and then restart from save again, and it'll teleport me to the TED Talk room.
Aloy, you knew
That
she
even
no.
if it.
You're what?
All right, that's that. With the hybrid skip. Always feels good knowing that you can relax after that. It makes me nervous still, because it's so far into the run, and if it goes wrong, then it's a time loss, obviously.
Sorry to alarm you.
But yeah, I will be getting some water.
What I'm about to say.
So yeah, in the meantime, enjoy the TED Talk, and I will be right back as well.
Please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
It's always so sad to watch this cutscene play out for me.
Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No. We can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice. It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard.
There we go. We take the master override.
I'm sorry.
And roll back on the side of this cliff.
But sometimes.
And I am always very afraid I die here.
Have to die.
Just like Silence always reminds me. Try not to fall to your death.
Alright, I'm back again.
You were also gone for a minute.
Yeah, I've been doing this for so long, I know how to time this.
I'm back at Silence Workshop right now.
I've seen chat for Lance Reddick, you guys. Such a tragedy. Gone way too soon. But he left us a legacy that I'm. Yeah, as you said, try not to fall to your death, and I almost fell to my death with 22 HP left. That has never happened before.
I don't like that section of the Gaia Prime.
No,
split.
me neither. It was a badly timed roll for me. I usually time it better than that, but at least I didn't die, so it wasn't really a time loss.
True, just a loss of medicine.
Yeah, but I'm gonna
Your
restart from
pouch.
save afterwards, so that's gonna give me my health back.
Smart. Is there a restart from save strat there?
Yeah, in Meridian, when you go and talk to the Sun King. At the bridge.
Really?
Yes.
I'm just rolling right now to Avad.
Oh, you don't do the restart from save strat then, because before you go on the long bridge, before talking to Avad, there's a checkpoint and it'll teleport you across the bridge.
On the bridge to his little place or the bridge to Meridian itself?
On the way to the throne.
Oh, that's a new restart from save to me.
It's very, very well known. I think I'm not really sure how old it is, but yeah, it's existed for as long as I can remember.
It's 5 years old already, but I just never heard of it.
We will.
Let's see. Yes, I have exactly enough fast travel packs left for the rest of the run.
Let's see if we can pull off the blaze skip right here. Probably not. Nope, we did not get it.
Ah, that's a shame.
If you can manage to open this little hatch right there and push out this blaze right here, you can skip the dialogue that is playing right now. But the inputs to do that are very precise.
Yeah, it's like a frame perfect timing and positioning yourself in the right spot. Spamming the triangle.
Big enough to kill us.
All right, I'll shut up.
It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong.
420 blaze skip! No! Oh, I saw the prompt. I got first part, but yeah.
That's a lot of blaze.
210.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what
half a blaze skip.
Smoke will darken the sun.
I just got nothing.
There's gotta be a way to stop it.
0 blaze skip for me.
Ah, sad.
Let's not randomly die here when we are going to fall down there. There we go, we did it. I have a bad habit of randomly dying here when you really shouldn't.
Oh, you died on the way to Derval.
No, I didn't, but
oh, nice.
I tend to die there.
Yeah, that can happen. For sure, if you're not careful. Let's see if I do that. I hope I don't. I'm just gonna... Ah, yes, she just got pulled towards the log like a magnet. She is. I mean, she's alloy, right? Alloy.
Wish I could be there.
She's made of metal.
Fight or run.
She has magnetism. I have a theory that's why she gets pulled towards everything. Zip lines. You name it. She's just a magnet.
Pretty good theory.
Yeah, it makes sense though when you think about it.
It does. I'm bad.
Move along now.
Hello Glintox, where are you? There is one. And there is the last one. It was a very bad devil fight for me.
Down.
Oh, am I stuck? No, I'm not stuck. Is it not dying? Oh yes, it was dying. I'm pretty sure I set it on fire. Sometimes I think the one of the Glinthawks back there can just get stuck.
Aloy,
I know that I've seen it happen on, especially on ultra hard. Where you use the ice cannon at the ones in the back. Luckily,
sometimes if death animation is like 10 seconds dwindling down in the middle of the sky as well.
Yeah, I think that's what happened now. I know that I had to hit it with a few damage arrows as well. So that's Glinthawks and Derval. Now on to the end of the game. Well, we go
Quietly
and
dusted.
stab Hades in the skull
Panic in the city will only create
with Silence Lance. So yeah, good luck to you on your
And do keep me appraised of
endgame.
each
We
new
are
arrival.
supposedly very synced.
We are pretty much synchronized right now.
Nice. Interesting.
I am just entering Olin's apartment now.
Yeah, I'm about 15 seconds behind you. Debating on whether I should do the YOLO strat for after killing Heelys.
I mean, it would save your time. If you pull it off.
If I get it, that's it.
Let's hope my rich defense isn't a total disaster.
Yeah. Let's hope it goes well for the both of us. I did, however, purchase a frost sling, the green sling. It's a strat that I've been experimenting with in any percent by freezing Heelys and then shoot him while he's frozen in the head. Because his hit points or his weak spots are a bit limited. I think it's only his head.
Yeah.
So getting the shots in if he's just running around like that, which he does, I like to play it safe with the frostling. So that's
an interesting strat.
Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. That's my approach on the actual
I
fight.
hate how he just blocks all your arrows.
Yeah, and if you don't kill him fast enough or get your shots in, then you're gonna get swarmed by all his friends.
Yep. It's upskirt time in any moment now.
The glorious upskirt. Double upskirt.
To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do what she says!
That's the blast.
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Heelys!
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns.
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
Here we go. Good luck to you, Clooney.
Oh no, he's blocking my things. But I did a very cheeky blaze. Good luck to you as well. In the final stretch.
Yeah, failed the first attempt at the skip. Of course. That's never happened before, right? Okay, off we go to save the world.
Where do you
and
need
kill
me?
some machines. One of my favorite splits in the game, or one of the favorite fights in the game. Bridge defense.
That Saltu felt like he was immune.
Sometimes it can be a little bit hard to hit. So also taking a bit cover behind the rocks there. Get the bellowbacks here to make them explode. I think I got all of the scrappers. Because if you leave one scrapper behind, then yeah, that's gonna slow you down. Because it will stall or wait. Like it won't trigger the the lull in the attack unless you get the final one.
You need to kill everything in the wave before the next wave starts.
On my end.
Oh, I got 2 Glinthawks early and then I just missed all my shots on the later ones.
Oh yeah, the Glinthawks can be a bit tricky. I wait on purpose a little bit because if you take them down too fast, then one of the Glinthawks might get stuck in the very back. See here in any percent that we do use the Ostrom cannon, since we don't have the Storm Slinger or the Ice Rail. And that's ridge defense. Whew.
You're gonna see Teb Pharaoh again.
Teb Pharaoh? Teb Pharaoh. What if it was a clone?
Well, I mean, he truly is the villain, you know.
Yeah, he gives me those vibes. And he's also like this recurrent character, like just like they do with the lore. Something that gets mentioned a couple of times, and maybe he's I don't want to start any conspiracy theories here.
His hairstyle does look a lot like Ted Pharaoh's hairstyle, you know.
Ted Pharaoh. It's always fun to play around with these theories. It's
The others.
There's no way they're true, but it's just fun to meme about them.
Yeah, there are also quite a few interesting theories out there, and people are really creative.
Take care of the others, Teb.
I've yet to read fan fiction though from this game. I think that would be a pretty nice read.
I hope this okay, nice. You can always get hit by that long neck, and that's always a bit annoying if you get stuck by him.
Oh yeah, the space chicken. I just call it space chicken.
Space chicken.
Yeah. I think we are exactly at the same spot because I'm just crossing the river right now.
Yeah, we are like 10 seconds apart. Maybe 0 now if you get a good mount spawn.
Let's see if I don't fall to my death, that is. That definitely has happened.
Same.
Let's just not jinx it.
Oh no, I missed my 420 HP actually.
Aww. Rip.
It must have gotten through the defenses. Aaron's vanguard.
So yeah, for the approach of the fight upcoming, I'm just gonna spam arrows and hope for the best.
Good approach.
For the fight, spam fire arrows and then, yeah, keep the weak spots, overheating the Deathbringer.
My approach is spamming arrows at the weak spots.
Yeah.
Just damage arrows.
Do you restart from save after talking to these guys?
Yeah. I do.
Me
I
too.
always get stuck on top of the ledge.
Yeah.
If I don't.
Good luck.
Thank you, you too. Ice is down. And purged. Let's go. That was a very clean fight for me, actually.
Oh yeah, you got me. GG.
GG's.
I am brain farting right now. That's cool.
No problem.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
And that's time for me as well. Nice.
I can't believe how close this race has been
Yeah.
until the last fight, by the way.
That was really nice. Yeah, GG. Well done. I lost
That
a
was
lot of
a lot
time.
of fun.
Yeah, I lost time mainly, I think, because of the Watch Your Heart RNG.
Alright,
Yeah,
GG, both of you.
Probably. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, just in case you want to know, the RTA times, Clooney was 2:14.49 and Marin was 2:15.09.
The RAT time 2:14.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2:14.49 for you.
That's probably a PB for me, actually.
Nice. GG.
And yeah, so 20 seconds apart, and I can tell you, going into Hades, I think it was 4 seconds difference watching the feeds. So
It was
very
insane.
close race the entire time. So
Nice.
very nice job both of you, and awesome commentary, by the way.
Thank you.
I think everybody enjoyed it.
I'm glad to hear that. Also just want to shout out to Elk and Dorian again. Thank you so much for putting this together. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to see what's coming up next.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Let me just see here, because I actually forgot the exact category, but next up will be Gas Saft, who is going to be, or Juice, who will be running the Frozen Wilds New Game Plus story. So look forward to that, and thanks again to the both of you. Hope you also enjoyed it. It sounds like you did, and I guess Marin will be seeing later for some bingo, and yeah. So that's about it. Yeah, let's transition.